Zara's right by the microphone, so.
Perfect.
Is it?
I don't know.
She might not answer any questions.
Well, hello and welcome to a new episode of Married.Mommy.Maestra. Bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de Married.Mommy.Maestra. I'm here with the Pellerin Bunch. The whole bunch.
The whole one.
A bunch of Pellerins.
Would you guys like to introduce yourself one by one?
Yes.
Get to know you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who's the go first?
I'm Philip Pellerin. I'm the daddy Pellerin of the bunch.
AKA Hubby Life Fitness.
Okay, Hubby Life Fitness.
I'm Shayla Pellerin. I am the Mama Pellerin, AKA Wifey Life Fitness.
I am Zoe, the sister Pellerin, aka Zoe's Affirmations.
And this is Zara, AKA Z2, AKA ZMZ360, the second Z. Yes.
Yes. 360. So estoy aquí con toda la familia Pellerin. Tenemos a Philip, Mr. Hubby Life Fitness, a Shayla, Miss Wifey Life Fitness, Zara,
Zoe.
Zoe from Zoe's Affirmations, and Zara, the second Z for ZNC, la segunda Z de ZNC, 360.
Yeah.
Got the whole bunch today.
He is the whole bunch.
For those of you who haven't already checked out or haven't checked it out in a while, they both have episodes on season one of my show. I think that's Tila is starting. But yeah, check those out. We have I don't know, they have Wifey Life and Hubby Life on there somewhere.
Yeah.
It'll be easy to spot those episodes.
Yes.
But this is the first time that I have the littles. It's the first time I have littles aside from my own littles, so I'm really excited to see how this goes.
You're excited too.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous and excited.
Zoe's nervous and excited.
But she's gonna do great.
You're gonna do great. How about you get us started with an affirmation?
Okay. Okay. No matter what, we will always be loved. Even if something bad happens, we will be loved by all family and friends.
Oh, I love that.
And even if we make mistakes, right? We're
Yeah.
still loved. I love that, Zoe.
Nos empezó Zoe con ¿cómo se dice? Afirmación. Vamos a decir eso. Que pase lo que pase, siempre nos va a amar nuestra familia y nuestros amigos, which I think is a beautiful message to start this off with. So thank you, Zoe. You're doing great.
Fantastic.
Okay. Do we want to start with quick updates? What has happened in the last year since you've been on here?
Since I've been on, well, I guess I'll do the update, and then you'll do your update, and then Zoe can do her update of everything, because it's just a lot. In the last year, I have quit my full-time job as an educator. Yes, I was a dean. Once upon a time, I was in leadership. I decided to do what's best for me. And I somehow created another business because I thought that having a t-shirt business wasn't enough, or doing even workouts with women wasn't enough. I decided to buy a 360 photo machine and go, yes, and just, believe in myself and create a whole business. And we have been about 6 months in? Might be
7, 8 now.
Yeah, because we did about October. And we are doing fantastic, and it has actually blown up. Kind of left my other babies, like Zoe's Creations, we still make shirts, and Wifey Life Fitness, I still do workouts, but I just had to put it on the side and just go full-time entrepreneur. It's just been fantastic, so much outpouring of love for that. Yeah, we created Zoe's Affirmations. I'll let her get to that. And that's pretty much it. So I'm basically doing everything in ZNZ 360 now. I'm doing some speaking events about entrepreneurship. coming up in September, and just really just lean into being an entrepreneur and seeing where it goes. So, what about you? Well, I guess you gotta translate, right?
Sure,
Okay.
go ahead. So, desde la última vez que vimos a Shayla, se ha salido de su trabajo, donde trabajaba en la escuela, y se ha dedicado completamente en sus negocios, tanto que ya abrió otro negocio. Entonces tiene ahora Zoe's Creations, donde hace camisas, Wifey Life Fitness, donde hace ejercicio con otras mujeres, y ahora también tiene su otro negocio, CNC 360, que tiene una ¿cómo se dice? Una máquina de fotografía que es 360, da toda la vuelta, y les ha ido muy bien. Empezaron en octubre. ¿You started in October?
Yeah, October.
Empezaron en octubre y ha tenido que poner sus otros negocios a un lado para poder enfocarse en ese, porque le está yendo muy bien con ese negocio.
All right, so for the last year, I'm still at the same job. I got a promotion, so
Congratulations.
it's good. I took over a leadership for a youth group at our church. So I'm a commander over a young boys group. And I still work all the other businesses too. So 360, the making shirts, everything.
He's our number one worker. And we use his money to do it too, so the promotion helps. So thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy, for that. He is supporting.
Thank you for funding
Yeah. All the projects. So we really appreciate him for that.
Desde la última vez que vino Phil al programa, agarró una promoción en su trabajo donde estaba, y está también enfocándose en los negocios que ellos tienen. Y gracias a la promoción de su otro trabajo, ahora están invirtiendo más dinero en los negocios que tienen. So, felicidades a ellos con todo lo que tienen pasando. Hey Zoe,
Yeah?
is there a comment there? Do you know what that says?
Yeah, let me read it.
Can you read something?
OMG, love it.
All right, yeah, you'll be in charge of all the comments, okay? If you see anything, let us know.
Okay.
All right. Anything on the other camera? On the other? We're like streaming like 6 cameras at the
Yeah,
same
we
time.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras going.
Okay, what have you been up to, Miss Zoe P?
I've been up to my Zoe's affirmations, always giving a positive, some positive stuff, and it's been going very good. And sometimes we have to put clips together. Sometimes we have to like do takes, and sometimes we have to like sometimes we have to do a different thing or say a different thing. So it's been going good, and I love all the, and if there's any positive reviews, I love it all. I'll read your comments and all of it.
Yeah.
Hey, so,
What grade?
so were you in the music video?
Oh yeah, I was in a music video, our whole family. Oh look, there's a comment.
Okay, what's the comment?
It says,
I think that just says someone is watching.
Oh, they're watching us. Okay, you were in a music video for Uncle Jumbo, right? One big family.
shout out to him.
Shout out to Uncle Jumbo.
Yeah, go get his album.
Yeah, it just came out, family friendly. And then what grade are you going to?
I'm going to 2nd grade.
Awesome. And how many awards did you get going from 1st grade to 2nd grade?
11.
11
awards?
Yes.
Wow.
What type of awards?
For Spanish, reading, getting all A's. It says getting all A's and B's, but I got no B's.
No B's.
I got all A's, and I got one for math, I think. Yeah. I got it for a lot of stuff. I forgot half of them.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Somebody's watching.
Thank you to everyone who's coming in to watch.
Hey, everyone watching.
Hey. Thank you for supporting.
Yes, always thank you for supporting. So, Zoe nos estaba contando que ella estuvo, bueno, Zoe hace todos los días una afirmación en sus sociales, right? Y dice que a veces tiene que hacerlo más de una vez, tiene que hacer, decir diferentes cosas, pero que le gusta mucho hacer eso. También nos estaba contando que estuvo en un video de música de Uncle Jumbo. Y estaba muy emocionada sobre eso. También va a ir al segundo grado y saliendo del primer grado ganó 11 reconocimientos en su escuela. Unos de esos eran sobre sus calificaciones, también español. So maybe Zoe should be doing
I know,
the
you should be saying it in Spanish.
Y matemáticas, y dice que sacó tantos premios que ni se acuerda cuáles son. You have a question, Zoe.
Oh.
Okay.
Zoe, what did you learn to say in
Oh,
Spanish?
that's a good question.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien.
You know these Spanish songs?
I know some from Encanto.
Encanto.
From Encanto.
And Selena.
And Selena.
Yeah.
I love Selena.
You love Selena?
Yeah.
Selena is my favorite.
You know any other Spanish?
No.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
I'm not sure, but
That's it.
That's it?
yeah.
That's how old are you, right?
Yes. She was like, sure.
Sure. So how old are you?
I'm 7 now.
And how do you say that in Spanish?
7.
Nice. Good job.
We were gonna ask Zara what she was, but
She just
she
ran
keeps on getting
away.
fruit snacks out the pantry. So
She's been trying to get fruit snacks since I walked in.
she's on her third pack, her second pack now. I guess she got apples.
No, she got applesauce.
Zara, you want to say something to the camera? You want to say something to the people? Yeah. You speak in the microphone, okay?
You want to come
Yeah.
talk to the microphone?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell
What's
me.
your name? Oh, how old are you?
She had 2 fingers
Got
up.
2 fingers
But
up.
she said she was 0. But
She's 2.
she's 2.
She's 2.
What's a great accomplishment you did in the last year? You guys said the same.
You did pee in the potty? Yay! You know, I have a 2-year-old and she pee-pees in the potty too.
Yay! Great job.
Zara tiene 2 años y algo que hizo en el último año es que aprendió a hacer pipí en el potty. ¡Woo!
I think that's all we got for her.
I'm moving
She
on.
got the applesauce.
I'm
She's
moving
done.
on to my
She's
applesauce.
done.
Does that say anything? Hey Zoe.
Yeah?
What does it say over here on your dad's
Phone right there. Yeah.
Okay, my grandma says hello.
Your grandma says hello.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma. Which one? Mimi or Gigi?
Mimi.
Oh, hey, Mimi.
Feel free. My goodness. Feel free to send in any questions as we're going live. If you have any questions for Mom or dad? Or
on the other phone, on Mama's phone?
Mommy.
Like, there's too many. I can't keep track.
Can you see them? You can stand up if you need to.
It says, hey, we're telling more followers to join your video.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Zoe, you read so well.
She knows she is, yes. So, I think that is pretty much it. Zoe's been getting into singing.
Yes.
We've been doing more funny TikToks, right?
Yeah.
You went viral. You got like 6,000 likes on one of the ones where you were pretending like you were singing. You remember that TikTok?
You went viral.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And she's just been inspiring people with her words. So we are just so grateful for Zoe and all of the things that she's been doing, being creative on the social media. She is definitely not, she might be scared now, but she's definitely not scared when we're recording.
Yeah, I can't tell when I'm watching her videos. Was that your idea, Zoe, to start doing affirmation?
Yes.
Where did you get that idea from?
I just wanted to be on YouTube.
I just wanted to be on YouTube, yeah?
You just want to be on YouTube, yep.
I wanted to be on YouTube and I wanted to inspire kids and grown-ups about positive and good stuff.
Oh, I think that's a great idea to have.
So when they're in the negatives, they can follow the good stuff, follow the positive.
I love that. So, la idea de empezar a hacer videos fue de Zoe porque ella quería estar en línea y decidió que la mejor manera de hacer eso es tener la oportunidad de decirles a las personas cosas positivas por si cuando se sienten un poco negativos, recordarles que siempre hay algo positivo en su vida. And I think that's amazing. I think you have another comment on your dad's phone.
Okay.
What did Mimi say?
She said, I'm loving this. Positive vibes.
Yes.
Snaps for positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Oh yeah, we didn't say that. We actually tried to go live a few times. We got to be consistent, but with all the 50-11 jobs that we have,
I have that written down on my notes. Like, what happened to the Facebook Lives?
So we were doing the Facebook Lives, like a marriage podcast about just marriage and things that came up, how we had to deal with in vitro, infertility issues, whatnot. And I think that was our last episode, but we just got super busy because we can't just make a consistent post each week. So
and the 360 business really did pick up, so we kind of have been on go 7 days a week. So we just ain't really planned the time to sit down or we need to do it this day.
Yeah. Plus, I'm in grad school, if anybody.
Right.
Wow.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. So it's just I love to do it, and I I'm going to grad school. I want to do marriage, be a marriage counselor as well.
Okay.
So it kind of aligns, but it's just when we could sit down, when the kids are done.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we're super tired. I'm just I'm not trying to do anything else. I want a glass of wine. I want a bubble bath. I just want to relax. But we love sharing our story and inspiring people. And people love it, but
And it's the summertime too. You got to think about it. The kids stay
The
up a little bit
kids,
later.
yeah.
all night.
So we usually do it once they're
Oh, yeah.
going to sleep. So when they're not going to sleep at 10 o'clock, we're not
Yeah.
signing on to
Yeah.
do a podcast. So when school starts, I'm pretty sure we could
We
probably
can
get back
try.
on.
If y'all want it back by popular
We do.
demand, I'm down.
I want it back. I had it written on my thing. I was I used to stay
Yeah.
up to watch that.
But see, that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We can do we put them to bed at 8 and be ready to go by 9 o'clock. But I mean, if they stay up to 9, then 10 o'clock, you don't want to just be starting.
Yeah.
Real late. So we're gonna bring it back.
We gonna bring it back, y'all.
We're definitely gonna do it. Look,
Look. We talking about. We gonna bring it back. Look.
We are.
Don't ask us when, what date.
But it'll come back. Like that's
It's
how
coming
I was.
though. It's coming though.
That's how I was when I finished my last season. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll come back next season.
Yeah, season
So what
2.
is that? And I'm like, whatever.
motivation. Like you have definitely been my motivation because I'm like, okay, what does Bianca do? I ask you questions too. I'm like, what is this recording thing? Anchor what and all that stuff, and we even got a microphone like to really pursue it, but you know how things go. But we are definitely gonna bring it back because we love helping other people, and we want to be like Zoe.
Yes.
And help the people out, right?
So ellos habían empezado también un podcast en Facebook donde hablaban sobre su historia, todo lo que han pasado como una pareja. Han pasado por in vitro y todo lo que es de ser un matrimonio. High five. Thank you. Pero dejaron de hacer eso principalmente porque se empezaron a ocupar su tiempo con sus negocios, pero también como es el verano, ellos siempre esperaban hasta que se durmieran las niñas para grabar, pero como es el verano, ahora se quedan despiertos más tiempo, entonces no han grabado, pero si quieren regresar, dicen que no vayan a preguntar cuándo porque no están seguros, tal vez cuando se termine el verano, pero sí va a pasar. Y les digo que yo estaba igual cuando terminé mi primera temporada del podcast, les dije, ok, temporada 2 va a pasar, pero no me pregunten cuándo porque no tengo ni idea. Pero I mean, aquí estamos. We're here in season 2, so it got done.
It got done, so here we are.
What is going on?
That's really the start right here. This one right here. And I literally turned my other, so we had a Zoe's Creations page, right? And we still do, like, I have a shop on Etsy, Zoe's Creation, and we make, like, bulk shirt orders, like, Pellerins. We're actually doing very good. But as far as, like, the social media platform, people don't want to see pictures of shirts all day. Like, I mean, it's fine, but, like, once I started doing the Zoe's affirmations and then just random videos of this girl, because 24/7, I mean, we've gotten such more a following, and it's so tricky because you don't want to put your children out there, you know, because the internet can be a scary place. But that's your scary. But the content that we've been putting out, people have been super supportive of it. It's nothing but good things, and then. You know, Zoe loves it, and she's like, did we go viral yet? How many likes do we have? Like, how many comments?
Have I started with yes or no?
That's right.
So
everybody works here.
Yeah, everybody. So I mean, it's just funny how the kids end up getting more of a following than us. They don't even want to see us no more. It's like we chop liver. So
where's the kid?
That's right.
Oh, you hurt your fingers. Sana. You sana? You don't got a sana in English?
Ouchie.
Ouchie.
She wants you to kiss it.
You want me to kiss your finger?
Oh, is that better?
Okay.
She's fine now.
See the whole action.
Okay.
I thought the finger was hurt.
It's not hurt no more. Oh, damn.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually wanted to ask you guys about that because I actually had a conversation like similar to that topic recently about having kids on social media.
Yeah.
Because I mean it's part of my brand. Like I'm married mom and stuff, so every now and then I'll post about my kids. But I also have like friends who have never ever in their life ever even like posted a picture of their kids. They're like, I've never posted a kid, period.
Yeah.
So how do you find that balance of like what you should post, what shouldn't post, what you feel comfortable posting?
Well, our kids, well, especially Zoe, Zoe kind of, she wants to, yearns to be like a YouTube star. So she was asking way before we were actually really putting her on like that. We took family photos on our Facebook or whatever, but not like out where we're putting like her in front of the video. She asked for a while.
Yeah.
For a long time before we actually went through and started doing this. So I mean, it was kind of that, like she made the decision and she was saying, well, I see other kids that have YouTube and I can do them. Like, she pleaded her case and said, okay, if you want to do it, then her and mommy got together and started putting together the videos and whatever.
I was positive I really wanted to do it, and I did it.
And you're doing it.
And you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing a really good job.
Yeah.
I know, and we've been working hard on it, right, Mommy?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Mommy?
Yes. Oh yeah. Did you want to translate or do you want me to
You
talk?
can-
'Cause you know I be talking a lot. I'm like,
So, les estaba contando que yo tuve una conversación el otro día con un grupo de amigas porque, como ustedes saben, yo soy Married.Mommy.Maestra. Parte de mi brand es ser mamá, entonces, obvio, yo a veces pongo videos o fotos que son de mis hijos. Y tengo amigas que ellas nunca en su vida han puesto una foto de sus niños, nunca tienen pensado poner una foto de sus niños o cualquier cosa que tenga que ver con sus niños. Entonces les pregunto a ellos cómo saben qué deben de poner, cuánto deben de exponer a sus hijos al internet, right? Y en verdad Zoe fue la de la idea de empezar su página. Entonces, como ella fue la que dijo, yo quiero hacer esto, y fue un motivo positivo, le dieron la oportunidad de empezarlo y ahora está haciendo esto y le encanta hacerlo, entonces quiere seguir haciéndolo. And then,
yeah. So for me, it's a little bit different because at first I didn't want to put any pictures up of Zoe and stuff, but everybody kind of knew before, like, the struggles, how much I really wanted a child and stuff like that. So, like, it was kind of hard for us to hide pictures of us because we were so excited that we were pregnant.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, we didn't want to, like, start off with pictures of our children as first. But it's also, like, people are so happy for you that, like, when you share good pictures, people enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm open of sharing my story. But as far, and then I would share, like, little funny, like, things that Zoe would do, little filters, and people would love that as well. And I haven't had it really any issues with it. And then, same thing with Zara, but when Zoe got bigger, you know, because she kept on asking, and it's kind of like a slippery slope, but then I see people like Ryan and like JoJo Siwa and stuff like that. I'm like, it could be a big thing. Like,
Yeah.
what if this is something, an opportunity
That
for
ends
us
up
to,
blowing up.
for real. And I'm like, if Ryan can sell some toys for $26 million for him just playing with some random and doing stuff with his parents, I'm like, okay. And then also with her, she doesn't have a social media. Everything is through my social media. And I feel eventually, like the age that we're in, kids are going to have social media. Even though you don't want them on there, by the time they become 10 or 11, they're going to get on Facebook. Like, it's just a rite of passage. So I'm like, if I can try to, I don't want to say control, but like kind of
Monitor.
Yes, monitor what's going out there, and like even if she does want a page later on, if I'm connected with it, I don't have a problem. I'd rather be open with it now than try to have like say no and then they try to sneak
Yeah.
and you don't know.
What happened?
But, oh no.
No, she wants you to pound it.
Oh, pound it. Okay, there you go. You want to? But I just feel like if it's just the world we live in today. We never had to deal with that when we were 10, but
Right.
it's the world today. And if I can see who's looking at the page and, you know, kind of keep it, I mean, you can never keep it 100% safe, but if I try to do it safely and then just kind of know who is sharing the stuff and like, you know, the content, I feel like it's not that bad. But I understand people who don't want to put any pictures up because I could have been that lady too. Like, I definitely understand. But if it's helping people and we share our story and people like it, I'm like, that's fine. There's 5 billion people on social media. If you like my page, that's cool too. If not, I mean, just don't watch it. That's all.
You can go if you're like,
Yeah, like I'm like,
if you don't have anything positive.
yeah,
to say,
and I'm like, and I'm good with the block. I'll block somebody in a second. So like, as soon as somebody's disrespectful, or I feel like it's coming out of a place. Look, guess what? We just disappeared off the timeline. Like, oh, what? So, it's been great for us so far. For her being 7. Now, when she becomes a teenager, I don't know, but
Because I remember being 12 years old on
Yeah.
MySpace doing whatever it was that I was doing on there. Like,
yeah, yep. So it's kind of like I'd rather kind of know and be open door and like, okay, you got a crop top on, okay, instead of being like, oh, I'm going fully like doing stuff behind my parents' back that you can't even see, you know. So I'll be like, okay, you can have a page, just friend me, you know, type stuff, so I can kind of see what's going on. Because people can be mean, and you know, I try to keep her protected. But if it's all good things, I don't have a problem with it. And she's a sweet girl. Now, about time Zara gets on, I don't know. I don't even know if Zara's gonna be allowed. 'Cause who knows what that girl's gonna post?
Oh, look, COVID baby.
Yeah.
I have a COVID baby at home. Those kids are something else.
Yeah, because we pregnant at the same time, right? Yes. So.
I think she's like a month older.
So, I don't know about Zara. She might be into some gothic face painting. I don't know. How you got another piece of candy?
Thank you.
But that's a really good question, though. So, I definitely understand.
So, ella está diciendo que, oh, you think I'm giving it to you? I thought this was for me. Is this for me? How about I give you one, and I have the rest?
She's looking like,
What?
there you go.
That's it. They're all gone.
All done.
Nos estaba contando que ella no sabía si sí o no a dejarlas estar en el internet, pero como sabemos que pasaron por in vitro, entonces pasaron mucho para poder tener sus hijas. Entonces, en cuanto se embarazaron, se dieron cuenta que no querían hacer un secreto, querían decir todo lo que estaba pasando, contar su historia, y fue cuando empezaron a poner fotos de las niñas. Se dieron cuenta que la gente pues es muy positiva cuando pones cosas positivas, right? Entonces, I don't know what happened. I don't know where it went. You ate it.
All gone.
There's only one piece.
Don't cry. I'll start crying.
Oh, she gonna cry.
She gonna cry.
She's done.
Pero sí, está sacando cosas positivas, y ya cuando esté más grande, y por ahora la mamá está manejando todas las redes sociales, pero cuando ya esté más grande, Zoe quiera ella tomar sus sociales, van a querer ellos poder monitorear qué es lo que está viendo, qué es lo que está poniendo, porque es mejor, en su opinión, tener esa relación abierta, poder hablar y platicar y ver qué es lo que está pasando en su vida, en vez de que empiecen a hacer cosas en secreto. That being said, though, where do you think would be the line to draw when it comes to like giving her that freedom, and you're like, oh, I don't like where this
I'm
is
hyperventilating already thinking about it. Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about the other side of that part yet. Like, no, she's good right where she's at now.
You know what? As a teacher before, before those kids would try to find you on social media, right? Mm-hmm. And I would see some pages that are like supremely innocent, right? Well, it'll be like, I don't know, like, oh, look at these flowers, or I'm trying to cook something or something. But then it's also like the same thing where I saw some of my students that tried to follow me on their page had like totally inappropriate stuff, like, dark stuff, like just clothes, like I shouldn't see your midriff. There were some things that I was just like, wow, your parents definitely don't know you have this page, you know? So I think as soon as it just starts to go left, or, you know, I guess you just have to trial and error, but you know what? We got the code to the Wi-Fi and we paid a bit. So I could kill that in a minute. Like I just, okay, well, you know, another one. So I think it's really like trial and error, and it's not going to be the same because Zoe, I'll probably have more trust for her in a page than Zara. But we don't know because she's 2. So Zara might be calm in the future. We don't know. But, you know, if Zara's up here putting pictures of her in a bathing suit, like stuff that I know that is inappropriate, we'll shut it down in a minute, in a second. So I think you just have to...
I won't do anything inappropriate.
I know. The fact that you said that, I know you won't. So unless something changes drastically and you just have a different personality when you become a teenager, I don't know.
No. Look, we're hoping.
But yeah, no, I will shut it down as soon as I see something like, okay, we shouldn't be posting that, or maybe we'll have a conversation about it. It's just so different because we didn't grow up like that, so it's like all new territory, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I guess we have to fill it out.
Yeah, and I think it's
one. Who should it go to?
the last one. She said that so innocently. Oh no, there's only one left.
That's the last one. She's
Whatever
good.
shall we do?
It's all gone.
Is there a comment on your dad's phone?
Did Mimi say something on there?
It said, Mimi says always monitor.
Always
Always
monitor.
monitor.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think times are always changing because.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put this in the trash.
Okay, Zoe,
Thank
thank you. Like what your parents dealt with isn't what my parents dealt with. Isn't what
Right.
we're dealing with now as parents.
Right. And then, I mean, even them as parents is going to be something totally different. And they might ask me, and I'm like, baby, we didn't even have that.
I didn't even know what that was.
Now you can transport to another place by going through a portal. We didn't have that. You know?
We had Facebook.
We have Facebook. So it's just all trial and error. And as parents, we try to do the best for our kids. And I think monitoring, like my mama said, you know, like, and if it's something that we need to have a conversation, I mean, maybe that's just time we just like, hey, I saw a little this and that. What was that about? And try not to be judgmental, because I mean, the good thing about my mom, she was open, and I never was really afraid to tell her anything, because she was like, it's no judgment, just be honest. She's like, if I find out you lie to me, then it's over. And I was always just scared of just lying to my mom, so I just was trying, I would be honest like all the time, maybe too honest, but I would be honest, and I think that held our relationship even to this day, to the fact that she's, you know, commenting and always our biggest fan and always our #1 supporter. So I would hope that I could be like that to my girls. That's all I can try to hope for, you know. #1. Okay.
Number 1.
All right.
Number 4.
Mimi says absolutely.
Oh.
Yes. So, le estoy preguntando cómo saber cuál es la línea cuando tiene que ver con un padre, con la relación de sus hijos. Empezando con las redes sociales porque es lo que estamos hablando, pero también, you know, just overall. Y está diciendo, you know, siempre tener esa comunicación con ellos. Nosotros como maestras hemos tenido alumnos que nos han encontrado en redes sociales y nosotras vemos sus páginas. You want to go back, Mommy?
I'm done with you, girl.
Y hemos visto sus redes sociales y hay niños que tienen sus páginas y tienen fotos de sus perros y de flores y de su familia, pero también hemos visto páginas donde hay donde están poniendo cosas que no son apropiadas para sus edades. Entonces ahí es donde vemos que es muy probable que sus papás no saben que tienen esa página o no están monitoreando qué es lo que están poniendo en esa página. Entonces siempre tener esa comunicación con ellos, monitorear qué es lo que están viendo, qué es lo que están poniendo en las redes sociales. Y eso también tiene que ver con la vida, you know, tener esa comunicación. Dice que ella con su mamá siempre tuvo conversaciones Su mamá lo único que le dijo fue que si yo me... Jeez, I was doing so good and all of a sudden...
You were doing good.
Si me doy cuenta que me estás mintiendo de algo, vamos a tener un problema. Fue lo único que le dijo. Y entonces ella siempre estuvo... tenía miedo de mentirle porque no sabía que iba a haber un problema si su mamá se daba cuenta. Entonces siempre tuvo esta comunicación abierta con ellas y con su mamá, que la ayudó con su relación y quiere tener la misma relación con sus hijas. I think we have some comments.
Okay, what do the comments say? Let me move it.
Right where?
On
Daddy's phone.
Okay. It says, Philip, Anthony, hey stranger, just saw y'all had live hope. All is good.
Okay. And who said that?
Corey Williams.
Corey Williams.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Corey. We're doing well. Thank you so much for checking in. You know who Corey was?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Corey.
Do I know Corey? I think your mom's phone had a comment.
Oh, did I have a
Where?
comment? Okay, let's see.
Is it right here? It says it's lit.
It's lit. This is our house. We should just have a show, cause
Yep, we should.
we just have cameras follow us around, cause this is just.
Oh,
Was that the
I
only
just
comment?
had an
Was
idea.
there another comment?
Let's see. Oh yeah, it says proud of your family. Keep streaming.
Yo, turn it sideways. There you go. Keep striving.
Keep striving.
Does it say keep striving for? Does it say something after that?
No. It just says. It just has an emoji with
The fire flame.
It would no. It has a emoji of up and four exclamation mark.
Exclamation
Oh,
point.
exclamation point.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to the reader of the comments over there. Is there any comments right? I see some hearts right there.
Oh, I already watched that.
Okay, that one.
She's
Okay, we're already good on that one. Okay, we're good. Are we
And
all set up?
Y'all feel free to ask questions
Yes.
while you're here watching.
You have any questions for us, for Zoe, for Zara?
I actually kind of have a question.
You have a question? What's your question, Zoe?
Why is there a microphone when no one's speaking into it?
Oh, because the microphone picks up everything that's going on. It has different settings. You see this little dial right here?
Yeah, it says pattern.
Does it say pattern? It does say pattern. Yeah, and so you just set it to see what you wanna listen to. So you can listen to just one way or all ways.
So you're actually speaking into the microphone, even though you didn't know you were speaking into the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Magic of technology.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
I don't think this existed when I was your age.
No. A lot of stuff. Shout out to the Christmas ornaments that came out of the corner of our house.
That random
We
someone
got a baby on the table.
We got a baby on the table
Okay.
with her heels.
With her heels on. And Zara put on her good shoes to be on the show today, so
I
she wanted to make sure y'all saw it. Oh, this is going well.
Is that another comment?
Oh, what does that
That's
say?
a long one.
Well, what did Corey Williams say? On Daddy's phone?
On Daddy's phone, it says, "I'm an old friend of your dad's. Florida Department renewed.
Oh,
My daughter is 6. You're doing a great job reading. Have you ever been to a spring cold water before?
Springs with cold water? That's what it says?
Spring, and then it has this thing with cold water.
Hey, Corey. Hey, man. Have you been to a spring that's cold water before?
Oh, yeah. She's never been to the springs
hasn't
in
been to the
Florida,
springs,
like
no.
Wakulla Springs. It's so cold, Zoe. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
We have to take her back to Florida. We got the baby on the table. It's fine.
We're having fun here. It's a party.
It's lit. Like it's lit. Whoever said that, I mean, they manifested this thing. She turned up. She must have been, look, you about to hit your head on the.
It's all that sugar. All those candies.
Oh my God. It's like, you gonna fall down. Okay. You know, knock over your microphone.
Microphone. También se me olvidó decir que platicamos sobre que los tiempos siempre están cambiando, right? So, mis papás y sus papás no tuvieron los mismos problemas que yo voy a tener como un padre, como una madre, y luego mis hijos con sus hijos. Siempre todo está cambiando, entonces puedes preguntarle a tus papás o a tus... Oh no, what does that say? Student support connection.
Oh, okay.
Para que te ayuden, pero a veces no pueden porque lo que existía en su tiempo, el tiempo de nuestros hijos, no siempre es lo mismo, right? They comment. Oh, you got a lot of comments on your dad's phone.
I know.
My dad, is that, baby, she said babies on the table.
Yeah,
she said great job, Zoe, and, no, that one, y'all are doing great. There's nothing on fire. Yeah, you should check them out. They are cold all year long.
Yeah.
There's
There's actually is there more?
Yeah, you can
I think
keep
she's
on
scrolling.
all the way up. Yeah.
Your dad's phone is the hotline. We need to do all our jobs off of him. Oh, look.
It said baby on the table.
Make sure she
Those
don't
mommy
fall.
reflexes.
Yes, I know. You said, Santa, come on.
Say the baby.
I think is there springs? Because I'm actually floating down the river in Austin next week. But is that a spring?
No.
No, that's
It's a
a
river.
river. All right, never mind.
Baby on the chair.
Are they really cold? No, I guess it doesn't even matter, huh?
In Austin,
Yeah.
it's not that cool.
Yeah. Okay. Is it fun?
It's fun.
Oh, okay. How many?
Baby on the table with dirt.
Baby on the table.
This is the life we live at this point.
I used to go yearly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited. It's my first time. So.
it's fun.
Okay, I'm excited. Well, I went in Florida, and it was like 4 hours. And it was cool when you just go tubing and you bring like all your drinks in the
Yeah.
Wow.
So hopefully that can do that. Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
I think it's like 2.5.
2.5 hours? Okay, that's cool. Because 4 hours is too long. I took a nap. I woke up, I ain't know where I was.
I lost my phone the last time.
Oh, so
People
don't bring my
left
phone.
us.
Oh yeah, people left us. Yeah, our float, we had a big float from like Sam's Club, and I guess we got stuck on some branches or something, and it deflated. So like it was deflating as we were.
It was too many of us that was on there, and we had brought like some big coolers. That we
Yeah,
had
in
there.
the middle of the net.
So it was randomly dragging, and it was tearing, and it was by the time we had ended, that whole middle mesh part was all ripped open and whatnot. We was floating, so we were having some drinks and took a nap, and then woke up as me, Shay, and her friend. All the rest of the people that got on little floaties and left. We don't know. This is our first time going. So
Yeah,
we
we
don't know
know
where we're going. And so it wasn't fun to me. I was panicking. I'm like, what? We in this
And if you don't get off, you end up with the alligators. So they were like, oh, make sure you don't
Make sure
get
you
off.
exit at where,
Yeah,
because you know how you drop your one
Yeah.
car off
Yeah.
and then cuz like make sure you exit here. I'm like, does anybody know where
Where
exit here is?
No.
And like,
And then my friend couldn't swim either. So.
Yeah, I can't swim.
Oh, okay.
So I would have freaked out.
Yeah, she was freaking out. So she was like, and I was like, stand up. But it was like, like the stuff on the bottom, and she got like the stuff touching her feet, which I understand.
But I started walking with the
Yeah, and then we had to pull it in. It was a lot going on.
I'm like, I'm not.
I love how we're doing this. This girl is still on the page, on the table.
She's having the time of her life. No, last time I went, I lost my phone.
So don't bring my phone.
I mean, bring your phone just in case you get lost or something.
Okay.
But
don't
I
lose
was
your
reading.
phone.
I was reading a book on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. And I get really into books. I have another podcast.
Yeah,
about books.
yeah.
So I was like, and I was like freaking out, and then I was like, freaking out, and then all of a
So
sudden
you
it's
were
like-
reading the book and you got excited,
and I got
then you're
excited,
like,
and I'm like freaking out.
I can't believe she did this in the book, and then
it just fell, and it happened twice. The first time we got it,
okay.
because we were still like in shallow water. By the time that we were in the deep end, it happened again, and it was gone.
Okay, there's a deep end where you can't stand up. Right? Okay, well, let me go ahead and, because in Florida, they don't have it. Do that.
And what?
The deep end where you couldn't stand up.
No, we could stand.
You can stand up the whole time. So, okay, I'm going to make some mental notes on that one. Zoe, can you press my phone and press close on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, are those comments?
Those are old comments on
Those
there.
are old
That's the
comments.
it's lit. Anything else? Anything else on Daddy? Oh my God. Hopefully you can get some kind of content on.
This is entertainment.
At its best.
It's
This is real life here.
All day, every day.
Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Also,
The hardest hood you ever be in. What is it? What is the hardest hood you'll ever be in? Or is parenthood? Don't even worry about it.
Oh,
It's fine.
I was like, I hope that's not glass.
No, it's our cup.
feel free to ask any questions you want, like to me or to my little sister. We might answer this stuff for her because she's in her own world right now. But you can ask any one of us questions. You can ask my parents because we're the ones that should be answering them, right?
That's right, Zoe.
This is a little over, right? She's gonna have her own talk show already now, so.
Zoe, do you like your new school?
Yeah. Besides my other class, because that was crazy.
The last,
Tell us
How
more.
so?
How was it crazy?
That was the last.
how was your last class crazy?
Everybody kept on talking. Everybody except me, Sophie, and Maria, and
Name dropping.
well, the good girls. They all talked constantly when my teacher was talking, so she had to yell to get their attention.
Oh, how sad.
And every time we were trying to go to lunch, everybody kept on talking, so we couldn't go there when we were supposed to.
So they were being disrespectful to your teacher,
Yeah.
and then you couldn't go to lunch on time?
No.
How sad. But at your new school, that doesn't happen?
No, that was at the new school.
Oh, that was at the new school?
Yeah.
You got a new class in the new school?
I'm getting one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was first grade?
That was first grade. What did Mimi see on the screen? Because I'm sure it's something hilarious.
It says dropping names.
I know.
It's a name dropping for me.
It's a lesson we're going to have to teach her.
So you want to go back to your old school?
I'm not
Crickets.
sure.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Which
either.
one you like? Never mind.
Actually, kind of like the new school better.
Better.
Because I'm getting a new classroom and hopefully they don't be this chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic?
Chaotic. Yeah.
Yo le pregunté a Zoe si le gusta su nueva escuela.
Remember the names. Just put the thing down. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it down.
Si le gusta su nueva escuela, nos estaba contando que en su clase solo ella y sus amigas, las niñas buenas, son las que se portaban bien y el resto de la clase se portaba muy mal y siempre estaba hablando y le faltaba mucho el respeto a su maestra, entonces ella siempre tenía que gritar y nunca llegaban a el almuerzo a la hora que era porque nunca se controlaban para poder ir al almuerzo a la hora que tenían que estar ahí.
And whatever you do, don't drink out this cup because there's.
Yeah, there's floaties there.
What's the floaties for me? I would say I'm embarrassed, but I'm not.
This is just this is life here.
Oh
Just,
no.
No.
Nope. I saw it in your face.
Sarah,
Saw it in your face.
my goodness.
I'm a
She
little
looks
embarrassed.
innocent.
She does look innocent.
But
You don't know Baby Dean. You sorry, you're not Baby Dean?
You are
You Baby Z.
she baby me.
You are.
I call you baby. But that's because of that. Stuff like that. You're gonna catch a splinter on
You really are. Oh my god. Obviously we haven't had enough tequila because
You think the kids are the ones who are like,
oh my god, I just what did Mimi say on there? She probably talking about this baby on this table.
She says this is very entertaining.
and this season I'm completely unedited, so this is what everyone is getting.
Oh great!
This is the show.
I love it.
You? What about you?
I got tears. Phil, can you bring the rest of that tequila, please? I was supposed to work out after this, but you know what?
Speaking of working
You're
out,
honesty.
how do you find the motivation? So I don't know if I told you, but I work at a school, right? But I also took up an weekend job, and I coach modeling and acting.
Just look, she needs. You can take Zoe with you.
And one of the main things that we teach is obviously like as a model, as an actor, your health and your wellness is like really important.
Thank you.
Thanks. I guess that's what we're doing.
Cheers, everybody, to parenthood. Cheers. The toughest hood.
Yeah.
Wait, what about
Zoe?
Oh,
Zoe? She threw it somewhere. Cheers, Mimi. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So obviously, your health and wellness is really important. Bro, you got it. It's
Ooh,
okay.
I'm not a tequila girl. I can feel it all the way through. I'm sweating, but go ahead.
And they go see it too.
They can see the sweat on my forehead. Like,
So you take that shot.
ooh. Don't judge me.
So I'm like, I can't teach these kids to like take care of their body, take care of their wellness and their fitness, their nutrition, and not do it myself.
Yeah.
So how do I become consistent, get that motivation,
For
get
that?
to the gym? Like how?
Okay, so I'm totally gonna be like a commercial for Hot Works because I was totally the same way. So I up the street they just built a Hot Works, and my little retail thought it was like a noodle place because it looks like it looks like a little Asian noodle place. So I drove by there and I was like, what is this? So it's like a workout where it's 24 hours and it's literally 5 minutes away. Then you work out in a sauna, which I know sounds crazy, but it's only like literally 45 minutes for a class or 15 minutes HIIT workout. So I literally, especially now that I'm with the kids, like all summer, and I wait for daddy to come home, and like I'll be like, okay, like even after this workout, after this interview, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do a workout, and it's literally 5 minutes. I'll schedule it, I'll book an appointment, and I'll just say, this is the time for me. And I literally have to like honor that time, because the same thing, you get too busy, like I gotta cook dinner, I gotta do laundry, I gotta post on social media, I gotta do this grad school assignment, all that stuff. But I literally make that appointment for myself, and once I've done it, I feel better. But it's like getting there. But the best thing is it's like literally 5 minutes away. So even if I'm late, if the class starts at like And it's by yourself. It's an automatic, like a virtual trainer.
Okay.
So it's just a video that loops. Y'all see this? This is domestic violence, right? You see this? Somebody help me. But I made that appointment to myself. And once I start seeing results, I get like addicted. And like, I love just I need that time for myself because I am very overstimulated. And you probably know as a teacher, I was more overstimulated when I was in education. And so like being in that sauna with nobody else, I can listen to whatever. Even if I don't really for real work out, it's good to just like move my body and just to do something for myself. So I really just say keep that appointment for yourself and honor yourself. Whatever you're doing. Go outside and walk or run, but keep that appointment to yourself. And you'll be glad you did it. And then like just say, look in your calendar like, okay, I did 3 times this week. Yeah. Next week I'll do 4. Or next week you'll do 0. And then just go back and be like, well, you know, last week was kind of tough. Let's do it again, you know. And just don't be hard on yourself. Just honor yourself and just say, I'm doing this for me. And I think that's the best thing. Like, remember your why. I hate saying that, like, because you already know. You already know. But why? Yeah, remember why. But just remember that, okay, you need to take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty glass, so fill yourself up. We got a comment, girl?
Yeah,
okay.
Mimi says me time is important.
Yes! Come on.
Time is important.
Mom time, me time, wife time, because sometimes you forget who you are.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, go ahead. You forget who you are when you're taking care of somebody else and like having that time. Even girls trips and stuff. Like I have one for next week. And like you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have to cook noodles or make macaroni and cheese. I don't have to pick out an outfit. I don't have to do anything for somebody else. And so you're like, who am I? And you're like, oh, I'm Shayla. I like to do this. I like to dance and party. I like to go outside and smell the roses. I like to, whatever. Mm-hmm. Kind of getting back to yourself because you deserve that. Because when the kids are all grown up, you know, and you have the empty nest syndrome, you're like, oh,
what now?
What am I? Like, your whole personality is wrapped up in the kids. And I really don't want to get to that point. And even with our relationship, like, we try to make sure that we date, you know. I feel like I'm talking so much and you just sit here. And it's so crazy because he's the talker.
He usually is.
I just threw him under the bus. But, yeah, that's for me. I guess you could answer the question too. Is it the tequila? No, this is just my personality.
You get the turn it back.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, and then so close the thing on mine. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
So it's just gonna.
There you go. We're good. So, if that makes sense. But me time. And just promise that for you. And I make sure that Phil does it too. Because Phil is a very great father. And he'll put the kids over him. Or even us. Like, he'll be like, I know I wanted to go play basketball, but you and the kids probably need me here. And I'm like, not that we don't need you, but like, do something that brings you joy. Like, it's not fair to let me just do everything, you know? So, like...
That's why I really have too much to say, honestly. One, she asked about the consistent working out, and I'm just now starting to get back into that. I get addicted to, like, working out, so once I go multiple times or whatever, then I feel like I gotta keep going. But, like she said, like, for the past, like, probably a year, I didn't, like, go to the gym. It's like I come home, all right, then she goes to the gym, so I'm take care of the kids, and after that, I don't feel like going anywhere, and so it's the cycle. And then like now we work on the weekends too, so it's like it just didn't. I chose to I made the decision of I'm gonna just spend more time here instead of, because again, you go to the gym, you gotta get ready, and my gym it wouldn't be 5 minutes away, so I gotta get dressed, I gotta go work out. And then I come back, so that's like 2.5 hours. I've been gone all day, so when I get off work at 5:30 and come home, what's 2 hours after that? The kids are asleep. So I saw nobody, nothing. So it's like, do I want to sacrifice that to get a workout in? And I generally, for the past year, told, no, I'll just come home and see what I need to do around home, what can be done, and try to help out or whatever. And so this ongoing on vacation, I started getting back into working out with my pops and his friends. And so now, I didn't really have a good answer for that one. I like playing basketball though, so whenever I can find some time to go play basketball, That's just like my little guilty pleasure. Like, yeah, let me, I'll go. And that's the time I'll talk up. Or when the sports season's on, that's when my me time, like my me time is gonna start in a couple months when the basketball season is on. And I'll hit Shayla up in the middle of the day saying, so somebody get me Rockets tickets.
And he always goes to Rockets game. They fall out the sky. They really do.
Somebody
He gotta be the luckiest man in the world because he's always going. What did Mimi say?
People know I love the Rockets. That's the thing. When you put it out there that you're like a diehard fan, when folks try to find somebody who want to go to the game with, it's me. Because you know what? We're going to have a great time. I love my Rockets.
Mimi said Phil is a great partner and father.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's the reading for me though.
She's doing so good.
You're hired.
So, le pregunté a Shayla cómo es que ella encuentra la motivación para ir a hacer sus ejercicios porque, como ustedes saben, empecé un nuevo trabajo donde estoy enseñando modelaje y actuación, y una de las cosas más importantes que les estamos estresando a los niños es que tienes que cuidarte tú, obvio, cómo te miras, cómo que siempre estés saludable. Y yo no me siento bien diciéndoles a ellos, necesitas que ir y hacer ejercicio y comer bien, y luego yo no hacer lo mismo. Entonces, ¿cómo encontrar ese balance para poder yo hacerlo? Y dice, hazte tú tu propia cita, tú te dices, a esta hora voy a hacer esto, y vas y lo haces y te vas a sentir mejor porque lo hiciste también. Es mejor para tu salud, right? Y dice que ella le ayuda mucho su esposo porque él se queda con las niñas, y es muy importante siempre hacer cosas para ti misma. Nosotros lo hablamos siempre en este podcast. No puedes estar cuidando a los demás y no cuidarte a ti mismo. Entonces, encontrar ese tiempo.
She said what?
Mimi said, I love my son.
Oh. Thanks, Mimi. We love you.
I love you too, Mimi.
I want to see if anybody put it in your comments right here.
Okay.
That's right. Go ahead.
Thank you. Check. Thank you
Nope.
for checking.
She
You
said
said
no.
Okay.
Y Phil dijo que él no ha estado yendo al gimnasio este año porque se dio cuenta que es mucho tiempo. Él llega a las 5 y luego tiene que arreglarse, irse al gimnasio, hacer su ejercicio, regresar, y son como 2 horas y media. Y ya perdió todo el día, y cuando regresa ahora las niñas están dormidas y está perdiendo ese tiempo. Entonces está tomando ese sacrificio de no ir a hacer eso para poder estar en la casa, estar con las niñas, ayudar en la casa, ayudarle a Shayla. Pero sabe que cuando empiece la temporada de básquetbol va a ser cuando él está tomando su tiempo para él, porque él le gusta mucho los Rockets. Entonces dice que al mediodía le va a mandar mensaje, alguien me dio unos boletos para ir al juego, y se va a ir a los juegos. Entonces siempre encontrar tiempo para honrarte a ti mismo y tomar tiempo para no perderte quién eres tú, no solo enfocarse en los demás.
Sorry, I gotta go pee in the potty. But she's going upstairs and there's no
You got people in the pot?
potty upstairs.
Yes, there is.
It's a small one?
No.
Okay.
Actually, there is.
She did that.
Do you know where it's at?
Come on.
I just don't want to clean the carpet.
Oh, definitely not. I did not know it was going to be this long.
Well, we're actually almost done.
Yeah.
She's like,
I'm done.
I got things to do.
She got stuff to do.
Now, I just wonder if there's any questions.
Oh, is there?
Oh,
Go ahead.
are there any questions before we end our live?
Zoe wants to know.
Yeah, I want
Zoe's
to.
asking for questions. Está preguntando Zoe si tienen algunas preguntas antes de que terminemos nuestro live.
You can ask Daddy's song because Daddy's song has been the hit list right there. Say any questions for us before we leave?
It says 0 new comments.
She said it's 0 comments.
She looks very disappointed. I mean, if anything, you could always share a good song or something and, you know, sing for us if you want to.
If I did, I would know what song it was,
Okay,
but I don't know what song to sing.
Oh.
Okay, she just sang like
Okay. Okay, well, do you guys have anything coming up in the near future that you would like to announce?
Yeah, September 2nd, we have the Romance Yourself. It is a conference for entrepreneurs talking about, you know, our stories and trying to network, how to love yourself, how do you do things to make sure you love yourself, set boundaries, work out, you know, do whatever is best for your mental health because it's all about yourself anyway. So take yourself out on dates, you know, there's different things, but I'll be talking about it in the business round for that. We have that, we have ZNZ 360 still. Zoe's affirmation has some good things coming up in the works. So look out for that. Dad, you have anything?
just working. I'm trying to get my head off of work, and it's like, what you got going? A lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of work. Blessing with the new position is I'm learning something I haven't been doing before. So this first part is me just figuring stuff out. But yeah, that'll be good. Like I said, between that and ZZ 360 and traveling for these past this month of July. Like I'm going to New Orleans tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I'll be back Saturday. Then I go to Austin on Monday. And I'll be back on Monday.
What?
And and then at the end of the month we're going to Florida. So you see, like, it's a lot going on right now. And then after that, I'm gonna just try not to go anywhere. Yeah, somebody two comments over there.
It said she said it says, hey Pellerin Bunch, and it says, Zoe, what are you doing for the rest of the summer? I'm gonna be chilling with my family. Having a great time with them. Doing a lot of fun stuff. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but I know my parents might have something great coming up for me.
What have you done already this summer? Your favorite thing?
But I'm going to say go to Arizona.
Going to Arizona, yeah.
Like hanging out with my uncle.
With your uncle? Okay, hanging out with your uncle in Arizona. That was your favorite thing you did for the summer so far?
Yep.
Okay. You had a lot of play dates. You went to the Children's Museum.
Oh, yeah. We went to the Children's Museum.
We went swimming. She finally learned how to swim.
And
Okay. You don't have to go swimming. You scared of the You scared of the bugs in the water? Okay.
It's the way she said it.
Les pregunté si tienen algunas cosas que nos quieran anunciar. You said September 2nd?
September 2nd, yeah.
El 2 de septiembre va a haber un evento donde Sheila va a hablar con otras personas que tienen negocios sobre cómo ayudar su salud mental, cómo cuidarte a ti mismo. Phil está trabajando, trabajo.
Work.
Y dice que también está viajando mucho, va a ir a New Orleans, va a ir a Austin, va a ir a Florida, entonces están muy ocupados. Zoe nos estaba contando que tiene planeado seguir tomando tiempo con su familia. Su cosa favorita que ha hecho este verano es ir a Arizona con su tío.
Zara, you have anything that you want to do for the summer? Have you done for the summer? Okay.
Thank you for that.
Mimi said safe travels.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Yes.
And speaking of mental health, on Friday, on my other podcast, my book podcast, we're going to be focusing on mental health this episode. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes.
If you guys want to tune into
And
that.
where do we tune in?
You can tune in. My second podcast is called Books and Blood.
Yes.
And I'll be live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
Yes.
So we don't have great things coming.
Yes, we have really great things coming up, and I can't wait to see how y'all continue to grow and expand your businesses and your family. Those great things.
Thank you.
Really looking forward to Zoe's affirmations.
Yeah.
Hope you go viral.
Yes.
And I will be doing more of that
Yeah.
eventually.
Do you want to close us off with an affirmation too?
Yep. Okay. Every day, day after day, when stuff is going bad, always stay positive and say either say maybe tomorrow I'll have a better day, or say I know eventually good stuff will happen.
Oh.
You have to stay positive. If you're in the negatives, you have to stay positive. Up from the negatives. Negatives are down here, positives are up here. You have to stay positive and reach beyond that bar goal.
Thank you.
I love that. So whenever you're having a bad day, just know that it's temporary and ask and know that you can start all over again the next day. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog mommy time.
Cuando tengan un mal día, cuando no se sientan bien, recuerden que el próximo día puede ser mejor. Siempre quédense en un estado mental positivo porque las cosas pueden empezar de nuevo. Thank you for coming. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, who commented, and shared. And there goes the wine.
No.
Oh no.
We have more, don't worry.
Bye everybody.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in.
Now we go say bye
See
to
you
everybody.
tomorrow.
I don't know how to end this.
Oh.
Finish.
Yeah, I'll take it out.
Okay.